Real talk, real stories, right now.
And welcome in. It's a Wednesday morning. Bad weather expected soon, but it's great outside right now. And we're in the WGLX studios here for Live at 9 with James Phillips. And this morning we've got quite the crew here that you can see on our Facebook and YouTube feed. We've got, from the left, James McCauley, one of our own here. Also another one of our own, Jennifer Timmons.
Good morning.
And then we've got, remind me your name. Brett Harbison. And all three, well, we'll say two of the three. McCauley, there with the Stormtrooper Cup, he is not involved with U Fitness. But Jennifer and Brett are both involved with U Fitness. Jennifer teaches a variety of classes. I'll let her talk about that in a few moments. Brett is a massage therapist, and he's got a great personal story about massage therapy that we were just talking about that I hope he can share a little bit of here before the hour's up. So, Jennifer, welcome in, and tell us about U Fitness a little bit. I know they're partners with us, advertising partners, and I haven't been there yet, but I want to go check out at least one of your classes before long.
Yeah, please do. So, hey, I'll tell you a little bit, though. James McCauley is a part of U Fitness. Because,
oh, okay.
Yes, James McCauley has done some yoga and also some Tai Chi walking, some Tai Chi breathing with me. So, yeah, James is here as one of our fitness folks this morning, along with being one of our WJLX team members.
And James is going to be what we're calling our fitness model today.
We are calling him our fitness model today. Yes, absolutely. So, yeah, U Fitness is one of the newer fitness studios here in Jasper. And I'm born and raised in Jasper, lived away for a while. Wherever I've been, I worked in fitness, but I got my start right here in Jasper, Alabama. I can remember being a member at Olympia Spa during the summer with my dad, starting when I was in the 6th grade. I think it was 6th grade. You had to be old enough to get the summer memberships, but you could go with your parents back then. And then fast forward, I worked at Gold's Gym starting when I was 17 years old, stayed with Solid Image, moved away, would work in fitness wherever I went, but every time I came home, I was back into fitness. And I had taken a long break for a while, and I met the owners, Stella White Posey and Connie Lively, at a WJLX event. I was hosting bingo at Pie Factory, and they were always there, and they were such good supporters, giving great prizes and things like that. And we just started talking about fitness one night, and they're like, so you want to get back into it? And I was like, oh, no. And then they'd see me again. Do you want to get back into it? I was like, okay, maybe. And that's just how our relationship grew. It's a wonderful fitness studio. And when you say U Fitness, you kind of wonder, oh, where does that name come from? Because it truly is all about you. We offer a little bit of everything at that studio. It's there's no pressure. You don't have to fit in because, honestly, it's all about you. Perfect example. If you want to come do a yoga class, but you're saying, I don't feel like I can get on the floor like our fitness model, James McCauley, has no problem doing, no big deal. Have a seat in the chair, which we have Brett over here. So we're going to show you a few things and get started this morning with that and just give people kind of an idea of how fitness can be for everybody. There's no right or wrong. There's no rules about it. Movement is so key. And as long as you're moving, that's what your body was meant to do. And that's what we're going to show you a little bit about today and talk to you a little bit about it today.
Sounds good.
I thought we had a few people in the...
We did have a few people in the foyer. Is that what we call that?
Yeah, and if they want to jump around and jump in with us and join in with some of the stretches, you know, I'm not going to take you total Jane Fonda or Jazzercise or anything this morning, but we are going to go through some just functional exercises that you can do throughout your day. I like to call them exercise snacks. We always think about nutrition as being so important, and you've got to get your snacks in, you know, throughout the day. Well, you also need to get your movement in throughout the day. And these are little things that you can do starting with when you wake up in the morning all the way through when you get ready to go back into that bed at night. Okay?
Okay, let's
all
go for it.
All right, so you tell me if I'm good on the mic, James.
You're good.
I've got Brett over here that's going to show you some options in the chair. And then I have James McCauley who's going to come down to his mat there. And we're going to start James as lying down flat in the bed in the morning when that alarm goes off and it's time to get up. What you can do to kind of get your circulation going, your digestive going, just wake your body up in a real positive, happy way. And then throughout your day, if you're at your desk, we're going to have Brett over here showing the same option, just a little modification on it. So first, let's just start with this. How about arms up over your head? Nice. All the way and reach it out. Legs reaching out. And you can do that in the chair here. Yeah. And I'm just doing it standing up because there's another option. And that's just a really great stretch. Breathing is super key to movement because your breath is like gas for your car. Your body needs that oxygen to move and go and do and function and be the what you want it to be. So yeah, that's just a real good one to start.
Now, how many times would I have hit the snooze button before I started stretching?
Well, see, this is an option instead of being like me and hitting the snooze button. Oh,
Right.
I don't know, 4 to 6 times sometimes.
Right.
I have been known to hit the snooze button for a full hour before.
Well, what
But,
you could do is implement that instead of rolling over.
Right.
Do the
reach
stretch,
back.
do
There
the
you
stretch
go.
over to it.
Right.
Total functional here.
Open this front up.
That's a good idea. I
love it.
like
love it.
Brett's idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea. You can move these exercise snacks into your day anywhere, everywhere throughout your day. All right, so another really good one, and I do this every morning before I get out of bed. Pull a knee into my chest. That's a great just hip opener and low back opener. And again, you can do it through your day if you are sitting at a desk or, if you want to work some balance.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe just standing throughout your day. Doesn't even mean you have to just do that standing without something. You can lean against a wall and do that same exercise. And then switch and do the other side, of course, because anything you do on one side of the body, you want to do on the other side of the body. So hug that knee in on the other side. Yeah, and again, guys, just breathe with it because, again, we want to have that oxygen flowing through us. Nice, yeah. And then a little hip opener if I'm going to have you just kind of alternate maybe because you are in the chair there. And I'll do that standing. And then, James, how about you pull both knees into your chest for me? There you go. And then one thing, and I'm going to talk about James over here because I think morning stretches are so, so important. So if he's got his hands in and his knees, and then just a little rock gently side to side. That is a beautiful little low back opener, a little hip opener. Just kind of gets you a little movement going. Yeah, and same thing, we can do it in the chair. Now he's got the swivel chair, so that means
That makes
it's
it
getting a
even
little
easier.
rock and roll. We
Right.
can turn some music onto that one,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, nice. Okay, and then guys, James, I'll have you stand up if you want to. And Brett, stand up if you want to. And James Phillips, you can stand up if you want to on this one too.
Uh-oh. Let me take my headphones off.
Yeah, and hey, Terrell and Luke, if y'all want to join in, y'all can join on this one. Luke's on his phone.
All right, what are we doing?
See, Luke, you need this because that head is down. I saw it just
I
now.
don't like that camera shot. We'll go this way.
All right. Okay. This is my all-time favorite exercise. I do it throughout my day all the time. Come on in, join us. We got room. Jump on in here.
Oh, boy. Oh,
Yeah.
we've got the whole family here now.
We've got the whole WJLX team here, almost the whole WJLX team. Brian Hale is here, but he's not joining in. He might come and check us out there. And our fearless leader, I know, I was going to say, where is Jonathan Timmons, our owner, this morning?
He's out of town this
He's
morning.
out of town this
He's
morning.
on his
Okay.
road job.
Hopefully he's listening to us, though. But
Oh,
here
I'm
we
sure he is.
Here we go with my favorite all-time exercise, and I call it a windmill. And it's just a little gentle spinal twist sway, side to side. And this is great for opening up, and Brett, you can probably tell us, synovial fluids through your spine, I'm sure. This is great for circulation. It's great for digestive, just a little movement. Terrell's putting a little funk in his movement back here.
Pizzazz in his, for sure.
He does. And so on
And
this, when I teach this, I
Also,
just teach.
Twisting is just really important anyway because a lot of people, they'll get froze up in the lats and around the serratus here, and they'll limit this mobility of this twist. And personally, I had a problem with that. So
Yeah.
this twist
Twisting is
very
just
important.
a basic movement. It's how your spine was meant to move because your spine is meant to move. It's not meant to be solid and stationary there. But if you think about it too, just let the weight of your hands kind of gently pull you side to side. And again, anytime you're doing any movement, important to breathe with it. And then I love this stretch too, a big just side reach over. Sometimes we forget the side of the body and just kind of flow with it. And honestly, there's no right or wrong, and I teach that in my classes all the time. You have your own inner rhythm and inner voice that tells you, oh, I need to hold that side a little longer, or maybe I'm feeling it a little more on that side than the other. But that's a really great opener for the side of the body. And then one of my favorite things, and I do teach this in my Tai Chi class, is just arm swings. And I'll move over so everybody's got a little room here, and just swinging the arms back and forth. That's really opening up through the chest, It's opening up through the back, opening up through those shoulders. Yeah. And connecting the breath with the movement. And if we're talking about Tai Chi, one of my other favorite things when I teach a Tai Chi class is all about column breathing. So think about the center of your body, which is your powerhouse, your core. So let those hands just kind of float up overhead. Take a nice deep breath in with it. And then just think about sliding your hands down a column right to the front of your body. Beautiful. And then let the hands drop and then circle back around so you're opening up those shoulder joints and then sliding it right back down. And breathing with it. And I don't know if y'all can hear that. I don't know if we're mic'd in good, but everybody's breathing in here.
I think I heard a few breaths.
Feeling the energy this morning, yeah? And these are just little things, like I said, little exercise snacks you can do wherever you are. If you need to take a break, stand up from your desk during the day, maybe on your lunch hour, or when you wake up in the morning just to get energized and going. And oftentimes I use breathing techniques to kind of de-stress a little too, because sometimes taking a nice deep breath can take you to a place of peace and calm and all of that. So I think I've given you a few of my exercise snacks. I'm going to turn it over to Brett, who's going to talk a little bit more about some things that you can do throughout your day in the office just to open up and stretch out.
Well, before Brett gets started, let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back and we'll talk to Brett and then move into some other stuff as well. So
Sounds good.
Thank you guys for tuning in so far this morning. We've got U Fitness here, and they're showing us some different exercise skills that you can use throughout the day. We're about to talk some massage therapy with Brett Harbison. We'll be right back on Live at Now with James Phillips on WJLX.
Start your story at Bevel State Community College. Whether you need seamless academic transfer classes, high-wage, high-demand career technical or health science programs, rapid training opportunities that get you into the workforce quickly, dual enrollment or adult education courses, Bevel State is your community college for a quality education. Visit bscc.edu to learn about our convenient and affordable options to make your future visible. Your story starts at Bevel State.
Young Jewelers. That name has been a part of Jasper for a long, long time. As a matter of fact, for 3 generations and over 70 years, Young Jewelers has been located in downtown Jasper, striving to earn your loyalty with quality and customer service. Young Jewelers has set the standard in diamonds, jewelry, and gifts. You can afford to have a diamond from Young Jewelers. Our friendly staff can assure you of that, and you're always greeted with a smile and a genuine concern for your needs. Whether it's custom design work or diamonds from one of the name brand vendors, a consultation at Young Jewelers will have you feeling confident you've made the right choice. Young Jewelers, located across from City Hall on 19th Street and online at youngjewelers.com.
Carl Cannon, Chevy, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Corridor X, and Jasper. We're more than just a new car dealer. We're a certified pre-owned dealer, too. As a used car dealer in Jasper, we have access to a wide variety of used cars from across the area. As a new Buick, Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC dealer, we have the latest models that GM provides from 4 amazing brands. Let us show you around our dealership. With so many options, we're sure you'll find what you're looking for. Browse our inventory online at carlcannon.com. What other dealers can't, Cannon can. Carl Cannon, Corridor X at Industrial Boulevard in Jasper.
Hi guys, I'm Dr. Martin Roberts, owner of Jasper Veterinary Clinic. 3 years ago when I set out to open my own clinic, Pinnacle was my bank of choice to help that dream become a reality. Recently, when we needed to expand and had the opportunity to acquire property adjoining to ours, I made one call to Wayne and he set those wheels in motion. If you have banking needs, give Pinnacle a call.
Hello everyone, I'm Drake McKenzie from All South Land and Timber. We've been banking with Pinnacle Bank for over 25 years. The customer service at Pinnacle Bank is first class. We highly recommend banking with Pinnacle Bank for all of your financial needs.
I'm Robin Reed Allen, Chairman of the Board of Pinnacle Bank. Come see our team and make Pinnacle Bank your bank too.
Pinnacle Bank, member FDIC.
If you're craving great food in a place that feels just right, it's time to head to Jake's on 4th in downtown Jasper. From stacked made-to-order burgers to hearty favorites fresh off the grill, every dish at Jake's is cooked with care and full of flavor. It's comfortable, relaxed, and always welcoming. Whether you're meeting friends, enjoying a casual dinner, or just want a laid-back spot with great atmosphere, Jake's on 4th delivers every time. Located at 1810 4th Avenue South of downtown Jasper, Jake's is open Wednesday through Saturday with lunch from 11 to 3:30 and dinner 5 to close. Jake's has great food, an easygoing vibe, and it's a place you'll want to come back to. Jake's on 4th, fine dining done the Walker County way.
Hey, this is Nick Norris from The Game Managers. Every Friday afternoon at 6 on WJLX, Patrick Hanna and I break down the news of the week in sports. From local high school games to the biggest moments in college and the pros. No hot takes for clicks, just sports news, real analysis, and the conversations you actually want to hear. If you like sports as much as us, then make The Game Managers part of your Friday nights. We'll see you there.
The sound of Walker County on 101.5 is WDXB HD3 Pelham, W286BM Jasper, an iHeart radio station. Listen on the free iHeart radio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
You're listening to Live at 9 with James Phillips, presented by Young Jewelers on WJLX.
And we're back. Thank you to Young Jewelers, as well as Jake's on 4th as our title sponsors. It's always great to have them here as our title sponsors, and all of our sponsors that you heard just then during the break. We want to thank all of them. We're back with U Fitness this morning here on Live at 9. We got Jennifer Timmons. Oh, man, let me just go around the room. James McCauley's behind me over here. Jennifer Timmons. We got Brett Harbison. They are the three from U Fitness. The other two goons in the back, that is Terrell Manasco, who you saw striking quite a few poses a few minutes ago, and Smooth Luke, the intern, right there. So good.
I'm gonna say Terrell needs to come to my jazzercise class.
He really. I don't think Terrell. I don't think Terrell needs to come to the jazzercise class. I think Terrell needs to teach the jazzercise class. Because I just saw some great moves from him in the back a minute ago. All right, so Brett, you're gonna take over and tell us some benefits about stretching and massage therapy, that sort of thing.
Yeah, just to go on, just continue on with what she was talking about. I deal with a lot of clients that come in dealing with pain that work in the office and computers. They're on the computer all day. They're hunched over. They've got their right arm up with the mouse all day, and it really affects the body. And I just try to tell them a couple good stretches during the day. One of them would be using a doorway. It's real easy. You just sort of stretch the pecs back a little bit, come down about 10 degrees, do that, hold them a couple seconds, do that on each side. Another quick one, throughout the day, as people, our heads, our necks are flexed a lot. So another good one is just roll your shoulders back and look up. Get the neck extension in every now and then.
Right.
I like to do that personally about 10 times a day because it's quick, it's something simple. It gets the opposite action in. And I just try to tell people mainly, watch what you do during the day. Watch your actions. A lot of people hurt because of their actions that they're not even aware that they're doing.
Right.
Just holding yourself in a certain posture too long. If you're standing in conversation and you're talking, propping on one leg or the other. That's it. Little things people don't pay attention to.
That's popping a hip out right there. Pop the hip out.
It can cause so much pain. So, just throughout the day, try to stretch and try to move as much as you can. And I know when you're in the office, it's restricted and everything. But, you still got your behind your desk and she showed you. There's plenty to do.
There's little things that, even if your boss, let's say Jonathan Timmons, were to walk in, we could do some heel raises right here, and he might never know.
Right, that's true.
We're doing that.
Another good real stretch for people is just grabbing the bottom of the chair and pulling and bend your neck the opposite way. Get a good scalene stretch right here. There's just all kinds of muscles you can stretch in all kinds of different ways throughout the day.
Oh, yeah.
And I recommend that people do it as much as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. But like I said, I call it exercise snacks because there's little things you can do throughout your day just to get that movement in. Want to join in over here? Yeah, I think we're going to turn it over and let you talk a little bit about massage therapy now.
Okay, sounds great to me.
And Brett is our massage therapist at UFitness Wednesdays. And if
Right
you
now.
want to go ahead and talk about the giveaway so people have time to get on Facebook today, please like and share. Go follow UFitness on Facebook.
And that's simply YOU Fitness.
That's it. YOU Fitness. You Fitness. Where you matter. Okay, so our giveaway. This is our little pot of gold, or our jar of gold coins. If you guess how many are in the jar, and this is I don't know what size jar. I should know my mason jar sizes, but
It's
I don't. Quart?
quart.
We'll
call it a quart.
I think
I'm going to say it's a mason
Okay.
jar.
Yeah, it's a mason
Yeah.
jar, and the guys are telling me it's a quart, so we're going with
Right.
quart here.
They both
So-
look like they should know.
If you want to guess, you can. If you're the one that gets the closest to the number of coins in the jar without going over, it's a free 1-hour massage, which you will be with Brett, our massage therapist, and that is going to be announced. The winner is on St. Patrick's Day. For what we read this morning, yes.
St.
it is
Patrick's
on
Day.
March
St. Patrick's
17th.
Day. With closest without going over.
The two guys in the back are staring at that jar like they're counting them right now. And I do want to say it's probably unfair that I've seen it up close, but we'll take a close picture and put on the comments under this and then do another post too. But the coins, I will give you a hint. They're different sizes and they have different thickness. So just by looking at it, it could be deceptive.
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be.
So be crazy with some of your guesses, I think.
Don't be scared to guess.
Right. That's good.
Hey, it is a pot of gold, right?
And you'll get the winner will get a massage at UFitness, and it'll be Mr. Brett who's giving the massage.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about your story and getting into massage fitness, because we talked a little bit before we got on the air, and I think it's an incredible story, the little bit that I got to hear, and should be an inspiration for a lot of people out there.
Yeah. Well, like I was telling you before, I had a job. It was pretty demanding. On call 24/7. I let myself get out of shape, and which that started happening before because of pain.
Right.
I had limited mobility most of my life, and I thought it stemmed from football. I thought it was skeletal. I've been told I had scoliosis and this and that.
And he's an old Cordova Blue Devil.
Yes.
So they don't walk off the field without being hurt in some way. I mean, they fight.
But through a lifetime of searching for answers or whatever and couldn't find anything, I did a career change and decided on massage therapy and didn't think nothing about it. I was just thinking of something easier, taxing on my body, because I am 45 now. That ain't too old, but I'm getting on up there. So less taxing. And yeah, one day, during school, we do a lot of body work. There's the school I went to, Birmingham School of Massage, and it was like SOAS day, and like 7 seconds changed my life. And
Yeah.
just
Because you had said you'd had pain in that certain spot for a long, long time.
left hip area, and
Been to tons of specialists, been checked out for everything in the world, and nobody could
Absolutely.
find anything. And then this person touched that spot for 7 seconds, and it's gone.
it let go.
That's better than a Benny Hinn story right there.
It let go. And,
I believe you're.
and let me tell you, massage is fabulous. You can do that to people, and like, whether it's something from childhood, holding trauma in a jaw.
Right.
Yeah, people hold trauma places, and they don't know it. They're not aware, and as soon as somebody touches that, and that lets go, and that pain relieves for the first time in 20 years,
Yeah.
it's life changing. I've seen people cry on my table
Yeah.
because they're like, I've been fighting that for so long.
Good tears, not that they're in pain.
Well, it can be both.
Right.
Let me tell you. Absolutely, if you need the work, massage can be painful.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because a lot of the work we do is just ripping tissue.
I was gonna say, like, the deep tissue stuff that can get.
Yeah, the deep tissue, because their fascia, when they get dehydrated, it sticks, and it wraps around all your muscles, and when it sticks, my teacher showed me this. Okay? Like when you raise your arm up, see how your shirt's got a certain flow to it.
Right.
Well, we're going to pinch it right here. See, it gets a little bit tighter.
Right. Can't get it as far.
Arm won't move as high.
Right.
So since this is stuck, well, it moves.
Right.
So it tightens up more, restricts more. So we go in there and actually there's ways you break that up and rip it up. And yeah, sometimes it's very, very painful.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you, you know, some of my life-changing things. When I realized how dehydrated I was, we were doing a technique called skin rolling in school. And it's just where you take the skin and it's forced up tissue, you get it up and like a wave and you roll it.
Right.
And you'll feel it just crack, 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 crack. Right.
Right.
Well, we was practicing on the back, and they went down my back, and it felt like somebody was going down my back with a blowtorch.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't cry much.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
There were tears coming out of my eyes. I about couldn't handle it.
Yeah. But after it was over with, you felt great. Right? That's what I want to hear.
Yes, the answer is yes. It felt great.
Well, it takes a minute, you know, for that.
Right.
There's like a healing process.
Right.
But as far as mobility and everything, yes, it's sort of immediate.
Right.
But, you know, sometimes.
And if somebody's coming in for a massage, they're not going straight into deep tissue. Like, it'll be they can say, hey, give me a relaxing massage, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. You know, it's for you know, muscle pain. It's also mental.
Oh, yeah.
Just for stress relief, you know, because massage also releases chemicals, gets rid of metabolic waste. It's all around good for your personal well-being.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't think you mentioned on the air, but me and you were talking about it, and when you started your kind of journey, you were at 300 pounds?
Close to it, yeah. I was pushing 300.
Well, congratulations on all the weight loss, for sure.
Well, thank you. And, yeah, again, you know, just learning what I learned in school about the body and everything, especially with the hydration and the movement.
Yeah.
Changed my life. You know, I laid down Mountain Dew because I was straight Mountain Dew and sweet tea.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, I was telling you, my last job, I was on call 24/7, so I'd get called like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right. You needed a Mountain Dew just to survive.
Just to keep going.
And then like a 16-hour drive across 4 states.
Yeah.
So I'm just sitting there slamming it, up with sugar, caffeine.
Right. Going to fast food restaurants all the time and everything like that.
I've not changed my diet.
Yeah.
One bit.
Oh,
I still eat what I want.
Right.
I have cut back on the sugars, but just sticking with the water. I drink nothing but water.
Right.
No matter where I go, I drink nothing but water.
Yeah.
And I've lost this weight. Just do a little bit, 18-minute exercise a day in water. I've lost almost 80 pounds.
See, if he can do it, anybody can do it with that routine for sure. Everybody's got 20 minutes out of their day.
I think it's finding what works for you too.
Right. Yeah.
It's finding what works. You know,
definitely.
with me, I don't really go to the gym. I don't do the free weight stuff.
Yeah.
I found me a little quick workout I do. It's a body weight workout that I do with my yoga mat.
Yeah.
And that's it. You know, it's anywhere from planks to little scapular presses, body squats. You know, it's just body weight stuff.
Yeah.
Is what I do.
Yeah.
And it's just a whole lot easier on my joints.
Yeah.
Getting back in, and I may progress, you know, later on to weights, but my body's still going through the changes of losing the weight, getting used to
definitely.
the changes and everything.
Well, and one thing too, I'll throw myself into this. I'm not one of the fitness experts, but we're all, you know, in our 40s, and it takes a lot to excercise. You know?
Yes, we're in our 40s.
Right,
yes,
right,
our 40s.
Right. We're going
in a few months.
Well, I mean, some of us may be slightly over, but we're all at least in our mid to upper 40s, and you know, just taking the time to exercise takes something. You know?
It does.
Because life is busy, and you're getting older, and to keep the weight off, you got to do things like, I'm only drinking water and I'm exercising certain times a day. That kind of thing.
Right. Well, I think, getting a walk in, even if it's for 5 minutes, is doing more than nothing. And people get hung up thinking they have to get that 30 minutes in, they have to get that hour in. Not true. Movement throughout the day can help you. It doesn't have to be in blocks. And, I know there's a lot of schools of thought on that. I've been doing this for 34 years, my fitness career, which started right here in Jasper, Alabama. And it's amazing what little bursts of movement can do for you. Just getting outside, going for a walk. If you've got to take a phone call, walk around while you're doing it instead of just sitting down while you're doing it. Right. Little things like that can help. And, people don't always realize that because, again, they get stuck in that mindset of, I have to go do this 1 hour yoga class. No way. Do a couple of stretches here and there. It's going to help. Yeah. And at U Fitness, with Brett being a part, massage is a part of fitness. Oh, yeah. And one thing I love about this studio, and there are other studios in town, and, they offer what they offer, and every studio in this town is great. Jasper has been a mecca for fitness, whether people realize it or not, for a very long time. Starting with Olympia Spa, I remember back when Miss Price. When Miss Price had Olympia back in the day. And one thing about U Fitness is it is very much something you can find what you need there, whether it's meditation, whether it's massage, whether it is cardio fitness, whether it's yoga, whether it's Pilates movements, which is based on just contrology and using your own body weight and your own body for strength and conditioning. There's just a little bit of something for everyone there. And the groups, they're small. You're not going to be in a room full of 55 people because that's not going to fit in the studio. Typically, our classes are anywhere from 2 to 10 people, and you get a lot of one-on-one training. Miss Cindy, who couldn't be here with us this morning, Miss Cindy, we miss you if you're listening, but she's the other instructor with me, and we're very much into accommodating you no matter what your fitness needs are. So if you are new to dance fitness, let's say, and you're not really comfortable with certain moves, okay, don't do them. Go back to something that felt okay with you. Maybe Terrell's little move back there that I saw him doing.
I'm pretty sure Terrell he's taken some Zumba classes before. He's got the movement for sure.
Zumba me out of
that.
And so for me, fitness has never been about I've got to do this because I have to lose weight or I have to do this. It's just who I am. And I think our bodies were meant to move. And for me, I feel like myself. And we were talking about that earlier. When everything's clicking and ticking right, I'm exercising. And James and I were talking about this earlier, how exercise can help your mental state.
Right.
Mike, you in there.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Live at Night.
With James and James.
Yeah. We should do that. We should definitely do that one morning. Have the double Jameses.
Well, the homeopathic and the holistic characteristics of what y'all do. But, like since we started talking, I keep thinking about what y'all have said about symmetry. And is dissymmetry a term? There's asymmetry.
I feel like it is a term because I have felt dissymmetry before.
I just coined that. And there's a lot more that goes into that. But your lymphatics, you've told me a lot about how there's a homeostasis in your lymphatic system.
Yes.
And movement, it doesn't perfectly reset it, but it makes it work in the way that it should for whatever your situation is with your body, right? Tell us about that.
Well, okay, so one of my favorite things, and I know what James is referring to here, is I keep a mini tramp under my piano in the house.
I know many. So I actually know a few people that do that.
Yeah, I pull the mini tramp out, and it's one of the best things for your lymphatic system. People may not know that. I learned it years ago when I was teaching in South Georgia at a resort called Sea Island. I worked with an amazing instructor, and so she was telling me, that's a great way to cleanse your lymphatic system. And just a couple of minutes on that mini tramp.
Oh yeah, well that's cardio too.
It's cardio too. It's cardio too, and it's cardio without any kind of jarring on your joints.
Right, real low impact.
Real low impact. Yeah, definitely, because you've got that bounce underneath you. You don't have to lift your feet up off the ground to get a jumping motion in.
Right.
So it really allows you to take that to a place where, you know, if you can't go bounce around and do jump rope, grab a mini tramp. Or, you know, people whose kids have trampolines, adults can use them too.
Yeah, just get out there.
Yeah, get out there and
Don't
go.
get all wrapped up in that net around the thing though.
No.
That'll hurt you more than falling off a trampoline.
Yeah, I'm not training you there. Sorry. You're on your own on that one.
Those springs hurt.
But James and I have talked about too how exercise helps with depression.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
Definitely. And I've always said depression almost fights you and doesn't want you to exercise. Depression it can be a real evil thing.
Yeah.
But if you do, it's amazing what opens up. So I definitely have always told people, if you're feeling bad, if you're feeling a little depressed, you do not have to put pressure on yourself to go hit a class and stay in a cycle class for an hour. No, if you've got a bicycle, maybe go ride around the block.
Yeah.
That's an accomplishment. And it's amazing what that will unlock in your head and help you to get through mentally.
Now, are there any specials going on at U Fitness right now as far as people joining, or you got like a free class to try out or things like that?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We do offer a package right now. And I know for February, I'm going to have to check with the owners, but I'm pretty sure that they're going to run it through March as well. So it's $80, and that's unlimited for Pilates, for bar class, for dance fitness, and am I missing anything? Those 3 classes. Then it's $10, which is a really great rate for a drop-in, and that's for meditation and yoga.
Okay. So $10, and what's the time? People can look on the?
Yeah, they can check out the website. So, and on the Facebook.
Right.
Please, when you go and you guess, try to win that massage. Check out the schedule. We offer classes throughout the day. Morning classes, early morning classes. We have a couple of early meditation classes. They do a wind down meditation on Friday afternoons.
Does that include wine?
It does include wine.
Awesome.
Yes,
yeah.
it does. It does.
Is it an entire box of wine?
I don't know that.
Because that would make me meditate.
The whole box probably would, James. And then, there's just classes throughout the day. And again, massages go on Wednesdays. And yeah, you can book everything through.
On Wednesdays and maybe soon to be Sundays.
Well, I wasn't going to let the cat out of the bag on that.
There we go. Breaking news.
It's not official yet, but maybe.
Stay tuned.
Breaking news. You may be able to get a massage on Sunday. There you go.
There you go. Starting in April.
Do you want to put Luke and Terrell in some sort of position before we leave? Can we get them in like a strong warrior or something like that?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, be doing that.
Here? All right. So we're going to do my favorite warrior pose, which I like to call spear thrower. All right, so let's just take our feet about, 3 feet apart. Okay. So let's turn the toes towards
Hey, Luke,
the wall.
go closer to the door, Luke.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, framing us out here. Let's take this back leg and just place it down wherever's comfortable for you. Feeling strong through your back leg, feeling strong through your front leg. And then just open the chest towards the camera side of the room and just let your arms float out. So you've got a chest opener going there. And I call this spear thrower. It's also called warrior too for those who are into keeping the name, whatever you want to call it, through yoga. But the reason I use spear thrower is I had a wonderful instructor who taught me, this is where you're aiming. You've got your spear. You are a strong warrior, and you're ready for anything that comes at you in your day. So when you sink down into this pose, you are literally using everything from your feet all the way up to the top of your head, using that breath and just feeling that strength. Now we could go a little step further and just let this hand come down to the back leg and let that top arm just kind of cartwheel up. And you've got a nice opener through the side there, through your intercostals, through your obliques, and then let that hand just cartwheel forward and touch the front arm and touch the front leg and let that back arm come up. And again, we're stretching all through the side of the body. And that's something too that you could do throughout the day.
You can be a warrior anytime.
Anytime.
Oh,
You can be a spear thrower.
All day, every day.
All day, every day.
Thank